Okay, welcome to the Let's Enjoy Piano Self-Expression Method. If you haven't got a copy of the book, Let's Enjoy Piano, go to the website, www.letsenjoypiano.com. Also on the website is the quick reference guide and also online live video chat lessons if you want to contact me and take some lessons. I've gotten some questions on the Let's Enjoy Piano Harmony Quick Reference Guide. It's got good response, and there's nothing like it on the market. It has everything you need to know about lead sheet playing, and it's based on two charts, one on the left, one melody note for all chords, and all 12 melody notes for one chord, the relationship. All for one and one for all. So if you're faced with a lead sheet, the melody, and the chord, you can find what you need. Let's say if you were dealing with a C chord and you had a D note as the melody. Well, the possibilities here on a D note for a C chord, it could be the flat 9, it could be the 9, it could be the major 9, the minor 9, 6/9. And you play the left hand, you play the root in the left hand, and the right hand, let's say a C7 flat 9. Well, that would be D flat. Let me go back to D. Excuse me. Here's a D. That could be C major 9, C9, C minor 9, C minor 6/9. Now, all the voicings of the right hand, play the root in the left hand and then the right hand voicings. And that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibilities. 4 possibilities for when you see a C chord and a D note. And it says C9. That's the... Now, if you understand the plurality behind it, that the 9 chord and the right hand has a minor 7 flat 5, well, then you're ahead of the game. If you don't want to think about all that, just look at the chart. It's all written out. And it's written out E, G, B flat, D. A minor 9, a major 9 has a minor 7 in the right hand. So a major 9 has D, E minor 7 to pick up that D. Minor 9 has E flat major 7 to pick up that D. And that's what you're going to see, one of these possibilities when you have a C chord with a D note. If you have a C melody note and you want to find out what chord that it's part of, there's the possibilities. You can go nuts with all the possibilities. But if you're composing, if you're arranging, this is a quick reference guide on that. Let's take a C note that's part of the D family. It's the 7th of D. So you can harmonize that C note with D7. You can harmonize with D minor 7. You can harmonize with D minor 7 flat 5. It's also the major 7 of D flat major 7. It's the 9 of B flat 9. And all I'm doing is reading the columns here. The C is the 7th of D. It's the major 7 of D flat. And it's the 9th of B flat, etc. It's the root of C. It's the 5th of F. It's the 6th of E flat. It's the 7th of D. It's the major 7 of D flat major 7. It's the 9 of B flat. It's the augmented 11 of G flat, augmented 11. So you can see all the possibilities that a C note will have. So if you see the chord and you don't know what the chord is, you can look up the chord or you can look up the melody note. So it depends on, it cross-references each. So I hope that helps you out in understanding how to, there's a nice outline as to how to use the book. It walks through just what I did. One melody note for all chords and shows you a step-by-step procedure for basic steps, and then all melody notes to harmonize with one chord gives you the 6 basic steps, what I went over. Okay, so it's a great reference guide. And of course, if you know your plurality, there's a summarization of what chord is played at the top of every 7 or 9 chord. There's a triad or there's a 7 chord on the top of a 9 chord. It's summarized, and it goes in more depth in the chapter on plurality in the Let's Enjoy Piano method. That's the full method. This is more for just lead sheet playing, and there's nothing like it. So grab it on the website, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to take a few lessons, we can go over specific things on a song. And I have a number of other videos that go through how to harmonize specific songs, but that might give you an idea. One particular is Misty, which you have an E flat major 7 chord and a D note. So you would look up either E flat major 7 and see what that looks like with the D note. G minor is the top 3 notes. Or you look at the D note and you find out where it is in the major 7, where it falls in the major 7 chord, and it happens to be the major 7, the half step away from the root. So if we go to a D melody note, here's a D melody note, and we look at the major 7 column, there is G minor, G, B flat, D. And that would be what you would play in your right hand, and you play E flat in your left hand. It's also the beginning of chorus line. It's also the beginning of Burt Bacharach's famous tune, This Guy's in Love with You, from 50 years ago, but it still works nicely. So that's all E flat major 7 chord with the major 7 as the melody note. Even Color My World. So you lay out E flat major 7 in the same way on each song. If the melody note was B flat, then you take these 3 notes and you flip around the G minor so that the B flat is on the top. That's the melody. And now B flat is the melody note. So if we look at the B flat melody note here, here's the B chord, B flat, here's the B flat melody note. It is now what? It's the 5th of the chord. B flat is the 5th of E flat. And here it is, E flat major 7 with G minor in the second inversion, D, G, B flat. So that's how you would voice a B flat melody on an E flat major 7 chord. You played the plurality G minor, but you don't have to even know that. You just read the notes. It says D, G, B flat, and you have E flat bass. So there is the E flat major 7 with B flat as the melody. That's looking at the B flat note. If you want to look at the chord, you go to the E flat chords, and here's the E flat chord, and you look at E flat major 7, and there's E flat major 9, and you find there's E flat major 7 over here, and you can see there's G minor with D on the top. G minor you play in your right hand, E flat you play in the bass. So that you can cross-reference it. Okay, I hope that helps you out. That's the quick reference guide. Let's Enjoy Piano Harmony. All the possibilities that you, at a glance, and there's nothing really like it on the market. It's great for composing and arranging. If you're interested in that angle, you can really get some nice ideas. Okay, I hope that helps you out, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to take some online lessons, look me up, and we can go from there. Okay, thank you very much. Take care.